Stoa Academy, I know, provides amazing resources for coaches or for coaches to be. If you're not sure, Stoa Academy can be a great place to start, because I know that a big fear of parents is, I can't do this, I'm not equipped. But that's just not true. And the Lord equips the called. And so if He has put a call on your heart that this is a good place for your children, and there is not one in your state, then maybe the Lord's calling you to do it. But the truth is that He wants to put a team around you. And so please, I would say let Stoa know that this is something you're interested in, so that Stoa board can be praying, so that other coaches can be praying, that He would place other people around you that are willing to start a club. And feeling ill-equipped is very normal. I've been doing it for years, and sometimes I still walk into club meeting feeling ill-equipped for the questions that these teenagers have, but it's a beautiful, beautiful thing. And there is so much training, so many resources on the Stoa website that there is nothing to fear, that the Lord fills in the gaps, but Stoa is really good about not leaving gaps when it comes to the training of their coaches. And so if there is not a club in a particular state and a mother or a father has it on their heart to start one, then it is more than possible, and I would encourage them to seek that opportunity out.
Like so many things with God, you really can't outgive as much as you pour into it. And it's not just the fruit that you see in your own children, right? But it is the fruit that you see in relationships, in community. I just think about even in our experience of starting up this club, and it's just like, how could this happen? And just 3 years ago, I was a newbie to the whole Stoa world. I didn't know anything about Stoa. It's just like I knew I wanted my kids to be in speech and debate. Where is a homeschool Christian league? Where's a club? And fortunately we had one. It was 45 minutes to an hour away, and so we made that work. But it's amazing now of how we've planted this club, and 30 families just within 2-3 weeks, they know it's like, yeah, this is something that we're called to do. And the nice thing about homeschool families, because probably many of us have heard this, is like, how could you ever feel equipped to teach your kids? And that's kind of the point, right? It's just like, well, yeah, I want to make sure that my kids are able to effectively teach their kids, right, in the next generation. And so, yeah, I'm not equipped to teach physics.
Right.
Most of the things that my kids have been learning for the last 12 years, I don't have a professional training behind that. And speech and debate is no different, right? The nice thing about Stoa is they provide all these resources that will honor God, that are helpful, that are effective. And you have all this whole community of other clubs that gladly, you call them up, you email them, say, man, I don't know what to do about this. And you'll have a dozen different coaches say, hey, we can help you out.
Right.
So, and even, at every tournament that you go to, a club might host that tournament. But the reality is you've got 6 other clubs that are populating the help. The volunteers
donating
there.
Time
and
so
you'll be at a desk, and it's not just that one club is managing this whole tournament. No, you've got the whole community of Stoa is coming in to help out. Stoa leadership will be coming in from another state just to make sure that your tournament goes well.